Hello and welcome back to an all new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and we are returning to Secret of Mana Saturday again. This is part 12 in our long-standing series now. We are in the back straight, things are starting to come to an end, and we're picking up exactly where we left off last time. Though, at the end of last episode, I went to the Moon Palace, I spoke to the spirit, and I got the magic, so we acquired Luna, but the problem and the mistake I made there was when I came back here, I got the same prompt. The mistake I made was the fact that I needed to interact with the seed. I forgot to interact with the mana seed when I was there, and as a result, the whole submission, the mission in that particular part of the game was incomplete, and so I was redirected to go back there anyway. So I interacted with the seed, and I've come straight back. So we're picking up exactly where we left off. Our new instructions are to go and see Sage Jock at Tasnica, which is where the Republic to the west, which helps the fact that we've got a westerly bearing given the difficulties we've had around travel in this game. We'll take these guys out and then we'll fly. In terms of like getting bearings and stuff, it is just excessively difficult. Alright, let's call Flemmy and we'll take off. And we're off to the west. But it seems like that direction wasn't quite accurate enough. There's the Turtle Island. Well, we're flying around like a headless chook once again. Something that I'm sure you, the viewer, if you've been with me through a few of these episodes, you now know all too well. That be it. Nah. I'm sorry. I really am. So I'm going to be recording on a few of these in pretty short succession now, so we can wrap this series up, give you a few weeks of content, so Secret of Mana Saturday can continue, and I can start planning out what I do next, whilst the legend at Houston starts to roll out his Saturday series. This could really go better. Nah. Not yet. This is a shortly. Man. This will be it. Unlike when we stuck our nose in last episode, the guards are now free floating, we can pass through. There's Gemma. Spies are never good. Let's just explore everywhere first, see what's what. think I picked the right way to go though. So we'll stick with it. I've been accused. Ah, yes. Oh. Oh, get out of there. Got him. Nice quick battle, that one. Sword orb is always handy. That's all we've got to say. Gemma, talk to me. This was a very short stopover. But it does mean we return to Jock for the last time. I'm not sure if there's any orbs kind of stashed anywhere, so I'm just going to have a quick wander around just to see if there's anything hidden in any of the corners or on any of the balconies or anything like that. But it looks like we're fine, no matter which path we took. Let's get out of here. So that was that was a very brief and very easy sub-boss encounter, I guess. And nothing that's really indicative of what is to come from here. I'm actually quite surprised that I let myself get hit, which probably says all you need to know about that guy. Apologies for having this frog in my throat at the moment. Come out of nowhere, I didn't have it beforehand. And on we march. For some reason, Sleep Flower is actually working on me again. And it's a status ailment that should always have been working. For some reason it wasn't there, and I think I got a little bit too used to the fact that it wasn't working. For whatever reason. Something that must clearly have been a bug. Because now it is acting as it should. Yeah, I'll give it a go. The path is removed for us, and we can go in and explore a little bit. I'll just grind it out until his magic wears off. I'm not eager to start burning up my MP yet. Don't know why that hit worked and the rest didn't, but... whatever. Just not having an impact at the minute. An enemy that I can't hit is giving me all sorts of grief. I don't agree with this. Dead end. Go on, you two. Use that whip, get across. Keep moving. Must be just getting its hitbox at the moment, because... I mean, I'm not hitting it. Leveled up, and weapon level went up, and come here, you stupid thing. I don't mind if they want to absorb magic off me, that's... Oh yes, I've got to fight myself. Essentially. Man, and it dips. I'm wondering if this is not a drama with the emulation via the SNES Classic versus the original version, because certainly not an issue that I encountered when I was playing the original back in the day. Oh, no MP. That should be another one down. Yep. And now just clone Glenn to go. Done. Oh no. Yeah, there we are. So I passed the test. Not a particularly challenging one, but that's the shadows done anyway. All right. Fast track this back out of there. Yep, we were talking to Jock all along. Now that large purple landmass that we were looking at before, that we kind of flew over, that is our next destination. It's where the tree palace is, it's the risen continent, and it's going to make up the remainder of today's episode, because this can be a fairly sizable part of the Secret of Mana experience. Depends on your level, of course. At least I'm still alive, I guess. Let's call Flammy. We'll just fast track this trip back to town. We'll go to the inn, get our health and magic back up to scratch again, and then we'll make tracks. Thankfully, our frame rate has returned to normal. So I'm potentially a little underleveled for where we're off to next. Next, this tree palace here, we're going to have to... Some of the bosses are in the 50s when it comes to their levels, but it is also quite a long portion of the game. So I reckon I'll be able to add a few levels whilst I'm there. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me on the proverbial, but we'll see how it all plays out. So let's hit up Flammy and we'll take off. This might have to be a very slow, methodical sort of approach through here, just to make sure that we actually survive this thing. Here we are. Now, I don't think there's enemies out here just yet. There will be later on. So we've bumped into the Emperor. Now, recollection, and we can just grind this out, he's got quite a lot of health though, is to use Dispel first to remove barrier and wall and all those sorts of things from it, and then go hammer and tong with the likes of Earth Slide and Thunderbolt. So we'll look to do that first up. So, Dispel. I don't even remember who has it, no? It's Defender. No. Lunar Boost. Defender and Speed Up. Remedy, Cure Water, Ice Saber. No. Who had Dispel? It must have been one of Glenn's moves. Oh, there we are. Right, now let's hammer him with Thunderbolt consumes 4 versus versus how much? 3. So let's go with Earth Slide. Oh! Did I not just use Dispel on him? Oh, all right. Let's just beat him up. Let's go the old. Just have to go with a bit of physicality to get the job done. must say, I'm struggling to get my head around how the hitboxes are working here. We certainly seem to be a long way away when he decides he wants to drop on us like this, and yet getting hit every single time. Let's analyze briefly if that can actually get through his defense. Repel the magic. One down. They don't do enough to get far enough away, and I can't seem to get close without taking some damage. So we're going to have to be really patient and just grind this one out. We'd be halfway. Oh, there we are. Alright, we were doing a bit more damage than I'd perhaps expected. Don't think there's anything off to the side here outside of the outside of our pathway up. We'll restore the seal. Now, Dryad's magic will be increasingly important as we get towards the game's climax. So just take that, kind of note that bit there. The fact that Dryad currently has some of its powers stripped from it, essentially, because of the seals. But yeah, right now we've got to escape. The foreboding music has kicked in. Gemma's just happily trotting along while there's goons here out to kill us all. let's duck our nose in here, but I feel like that was just where Dryad was. Yeah, we can't go any further. We've got to find another way. We've got to head down and kind of around to get in. Ugh. Magical armor. Hang on a second. Last episode we were talking about how, as we get towards the end game, there are some random drops that prove to be really useful, and are some of the best armor in the game. Magical armor isn't one of those. It's a bit of cash. I'd rather not be wasting my time with one of these. Let's move. Thanks for your insight, mate. Dino fish were duds, but I picked the wrong way. I need to go left. Oh. Oh, good hit. Come on. Get away before he starts sapping your magic. There we go. This will not be short, nor will it be easy. And we've got about 3 bosses to contend with as we make our way through. Oops. Attack and back off. It's the safest, perhaps most tedious, but certainly the safest strategy in this particular case. It says Glenn's engulfed, but everything suggests otherwise. Now, I do believe it is these frog-looking dudes that are the ones that can present that really rare special drop. I'm not going to grind for it. If I get it, I get it. But it makes a hell of a difference to the end game. Because the gear I've got now is about the best available to me otherwise. There might be one more opportunity to pick something up shortly. But, right. Cool. And we've got to do that thing with the switch again for this one as well. Don't need someone coming along and knocking me about. There we go. Our next boss. And we've got plenty of magic at the moment, so that things won't be too much of a drama there. It's just a matter of using the right move, essentially. And if my recollection serves me from when we fought the dinosaur like this before, I think Exploder is our best bet. I was looking for this before. There we are. Exploder. Probably our best bet. On top of the usual physical attacks. Let's just double check that. Yeah. Let's just hammer away with Exploder. This will be a bit of a spammy encounter, at least in part, I guess, until we run out of... magic. I better make sure Glenn survives. Oh, we've run out of magic. And I don't think I'll recover that magic right now, just because there's still quite a bit to go here, and to waste a fairy walnut, one of very few that are available to me on a boss that, frankly, I'm handling quite easily, would be a bit of a waste. To be fair, he's struggling more than I perhaps expected, though. Not moving, the heads mostly are missing me. Oh, took a little hit. Just a quick spot of Undine, just to be sure. Now, if you're playing this yourself, and I haven't done it in our Let's Plays, and I do intend to do it probably between this and the next playthrough, I'd always encourage people to take a moment, head up to where we met Glenn's grandpa, so around the point where we got Silphid, and he heals you free of cost, minimal hassles, and it's at that point there where I would be using the opportunity to... Oh, just unconscious, that's fine. I'd be using the opportunity to to spam your magic and just like farm some XP for it, level it up, make this whole process at the end game a little bit easier for you by leveling things up. Specifically, Undine, you'll benefit from having the healing magic there, and the likes of Gnome and Salamando for Glenn, or the sprite character, because that will also be really useful offensively. Oh, did we all get... Everyone except Glenn engulfed. Let's just push past. Oh, come on. There we go. So as I've spoken about in recent episodes, if you're enjoying this, if you enjoy the long form sort of multi-part Let's Play approach that we're doing, please be sure to let us know about what you would like us to play going forward. Matt has already settled on the next series, one that he personally will be playing. But please make sure to let us know what you're into. Maybe it's one that you want me to play, Matt. Maybe there's someone else from the Player 2 team that you'd love to tackle a particular game. Maybe, Glenn, and I'm hoping you're watching here, we could twist your arm to do something with Dark Souls or something like that, perhaps? Doubt it. But, you know, whatever the game may be, let us know. We'll certainly take it into consideration. It's not a guarantee that we'll use it. For example, if you ask me to play Dark Souls, I'm going to laugh in your face and go on with my day. Because it's just not my thing. I'm not very good at them either. And certainly practice will take perfect and I'll get better at them, but it's just not... For the sake of a Let's Play, it's not something that I'm super eager to do, at least not yet. Not at this particular point in my life. I don't think I have the time or the self-loathing to tackle a game such as that. Wish he'd go away. Alright. Excellent. Let's save those items for when we're in a pinch. I think we're set to make this the longest Secret of Mana Saturday yet, from the look of it. Why can't I pass through this door? Ah, switch, that's right. Cool, down we go. Oh. Screwed over by characters getting stuck in the environment again. There's the switch for that door. I'll head back up, head around, and we'll march on through. Now there is a room coming up, this might be it, where we get a little bit of a reprieve. So there's Watts, we'll deal with some of our orbs, and we'll wrap things up here. So whilst I'm dealing with these orbs, if you enjoy this, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. All those buttons down below here, and that'll allow you to get access to weekly episodes of Patch, the Video Games Club, The Insider, Player 2 Plays, a whole lot of Player 2 Plays. We've recently had a new entry to the Late Game Review. There's a whole bunch more there, all stuff that can only be found on our YouTube channel, so please make sure to go and check it out. That is youtube.com/player2netau. It's this one you're watching right now, shouldn't be hard to find. Like I said, please give it a like, share, or even subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so that you're alerted to any new videos that go up, be it Secret of Mana Saturday or one of the other shows that I've mentioned before. If you like written content, make sure to go and visit the website. That's player2.net.au, where you'll find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, the Player 2 Writers Draft, and a whole lot more. They're all contributed by some of the best talent in Australia, so please make sure to go and check it out. There's some awesome stuff there, and we hope you enjoy it. If you really like both of those things, or even just one of them, the video or the written stuff, perhaps consider becoming a patron. That's patreon.com/player2au, and even kicking in a few dollars allows you to help the Player 2 dream continue, and will reward you suitably for your services. So even for a couple dollars, you'll get early access to videos. At higher tiers, you get exclusive patron-only videos, and at the top tier, you can even join us in the monthly Player 2 podcast. So there's some enticing offers there. Please consider popping in a few dollars and enjoy the benefits of one of those, and also sit back knowing that you performed your amazing deed for the day, and we're incredibly thankful for it. For rolling updates, you can find me at PaulJamesP2 on Twitter. The website you can find at Player2AU on Twitter. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Cheers. I'll see you later.